Hello, in this video, I'll walk you through the case of Udemy, a company that helped shape the modern online learning industry. We'll look at how they built and scaled their platform, the challenges they faced, and the strategies that made them one of the most successful edtech startups in the world. Udemy was founded in 2010 by Aaron Bali, Gagan Biyani, and Oktay Chaler. The idea came from a failed live virtual classroom Bali had built earlier, which didn't gain traction. Instead of giving up, the founders pivoted toward an open course marketplace where anyone could upload a course and learners could buy it. What made it different was the business model. It wasn't built around institutions or universities like Coursera or edX, but around individuals. By 2021, Udemy had over 44 million learners, 65,000 instructors, and more than 180,000 courses. So what makes Udemy a valuable case to study? The core problem they faced was, how do you successfully commercialize an open learning platform in a crowded and competitive market? To explore this, I'll focus on three guiding questions. How did Udemy build and scale a two-sided marketplace? What types of innovation helped them succeed? And how did they fund and manage their growth? Let's start with the platform. Udemy's biggest challenge was building a two-sided marketplace. They needed instructors to create content and learners to buy it. But without learners, no instructors would come. And without instructors, no learners would come. To solve this, Udemy made it super easy for instructors to upload content, and even allowed free courses at first. This helped build supply quickly. As more instructors joined, more learners came. As more learners came, more instructors joined. This is called cross-site network effects, and they were essential to Udemy's growth. They also added social proof, ratings, reviews, and student feedback, which helped build trust and kept quality in check. Udemy reached a point where it grew organically through this feedback loop, the classic platform flywheel. Now let's talk about innovation. Udemy didn't invent new technology, but they innovated their business model. Traditional education was expensive, slow, and formal. Udemy offered short, affordable, on-demand courses in topics like coding, marketing, and design, taught by normal people, not professors. From a jobs-to-be-done perspective, learners had the job. I want to learn a skill quickly, cheaply, and flexibly. Instructors had the job. I want to share my expertise and make money online. Udemy connected these jobs on both sides, solving real needs. This kind of disruptive innovation made learning more accessible, which is why it works so well. It's also worth noting how Udemy used lean startup methods. The founders initially tried a live teaching model, but it failed. They pivoted based on user feedback and launched an asynchronous, video-based platform. They launched fast, bootstrapped the early product, and only raised funding after they had real traction, following the principle of build, measure, learn. This agile approach helped them avoid wasting resources on something people didn't want. Once Udemy found product market fit, they raised serious funding, over $300 million from VCs like Insight Partners and Tencent. This money went into growing the course library, expanding internationally, developing mobile apps, and launching Udemy for Business, a version for corporate training. Udemy went public in 2021 at a valuation around $4 billion. So their financing strategy wasn't just about survival, it was about scale. They needed capital to grow fast enough to beat competitors and lock in network effects. Of course, it wasn't all smooth. Being an open platform, Udemy faced challenges. Piracy, some users re-uploaded stolen content. Inconsistent course quality, instructor complaints about revenue shares. To address this, Udemy introduced content guidelines, review systems, and support for top instructors. They also introduced student feedback, ratings, and money-back guarantees to maintain trust. This relates to platform governance. Even in open systems, you need rules and curation to keep value high. Now let's wrap up with the key lessons from Udemy's commercialization story. Checkmark first, business model innovation can be just as powerful as tech innovation. Udemy didn't invent online learning. They reshaped how it was delivered and monetized. Second, understanding the job to be done for both learners and instructors helped them build a customer-centric platform. Third, their lean startup mindset meant they pivoted early, tested often, and only scaled once they had product market fit. Fourth, funding matters. Once they showed real traction, they were able to secure big investments and grow fast. And finally, Udemy's success wasn't just about tech or timing. It was about executing on the right strategy, at the right scale, with the right structure. They didn't just build an app, they built a global learning ecosystem. And in doing so, they changed the way millions of people learn, teach, and earn around the world.